Mapp versus Ohio. On June 19, 1961, in Cleveland, Ohio, after the Cleveland police had received information that an individual connected with the bombing was hiding in Miss Dolly Mapp's house, they knocked on her door and demanded that she leave them in. She did not leave them in because they couldn't show her a proper warrant. They then barged into her house and held a piece of paper in her face. She grabbed the piece of paper from them, but an officer grabbed it back and handcuffed her for being belligerent. The police then proceeded to search her home. The suspect was not found, but a trunk of obscene photographs was. Mapp was arrested for the possession of those photographs. Dolly Mapp was convicted of violating the Ohio State Code for possession of obscene materials. Mapp appealed the case because she said the Fourth Amendment was violated. The Fourth Amendment states that U.S. citizens have the right to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures. They shall not be violated, and warrants shall issue, but upon probable cause. The Court of Appeals upheld the decision of the lower court. Mapp was still not satisfied, so she appealed to the Supreme Court of Ohio. During the trial, her attorney said that the case never should have been brought to trial because the material evidence resulted from an illegal, warrantless search. Therefore, the evidence obtained should be excluded. However, the court stated that the materials were admissible evidence, and Mapp's appeal was denied and her conviction upheld. The case went on to the Supreme Court of the United States, where it came down to one question: may evidence obtained through a search in violation of the Fourth Amendment be admissible in state criminal proceedings? The Supreme Court ruled in a 5-3 vote in favor of Mapp, and her conviction was overturned. The court said that the evidence was seized unlawfully without a search warrant and could not be used in criminal prosecutions in state courts. The case of Mapp versus Ohio is a landmark case because until that time, only the federal government wasn't allowed to use illegally obtained evidence. After her case, the court extended the constitutional rule to apply to the states and their subdivisions. Today, the Fourth Amendment is upheld in all searches, and the police cannot come into your home and violate that right without punishment. I agree with the decision of the Supreme Court, despite the crime committed by Dolly Mapp, because the police should have had a proper warrant before they entered her home without her permission. The Fourth Amendment clearly states that we are protected against unreasonable search and seizures, and warrants shall issue but upon probable cause. There is no reason the Cleveland police shouldn't have been able to show Mapp a warrant if they had probable cause to search her home.